Hello, good evening. So, dear students, last time we have seen few points regarding to the extracellular matrix (ECM). We have seen already the definition, functions, forms, as well as few portions of the collagens also. As we know, collagen is one of the most important element of the ECM, extracellular matrix. So it will be important to discuss few points detail related to the collagens. Now, if we are saying collagens, it's mean no doubt it is a extracellular matrix. And if you are saying extracellular matrix, then this is related to the connective tissues. Now, in collagens, we will discuss types of collagens. About 30 distinct types of collagen has been isolated, has been discovered. But thing is this, these different types of collagens, because of its different location as well as according to functions. But in all the cases, mean all types of collagen, few points are very common. Because of thing is, why is it so? We can say basic structure, basic theme is common in all the cases. So here you see, as it is given, basic structure are same in all types of collagen. And what is the basic structure? Such as the trimers, T-R-I-M-E-R-S, trimers, you see. One is trimer, T-R-I-M-E-R-S. So what do you mean at trimers? Already we have discussed regarding to this one. Actually, here presence of the 3 helix, and these 3 are wrapped around each other. That's why given term trimers. And second point, you see rod like triple helix. Helical structure is there, and these helical structure is rod like. So the presence of trimers mean alpha chain in the form of 3 polypeptides, that is the trimers mean. If we are saying the basic biomolecule for this one mean extracellular tissues, then basic molecule is protein. Now here trimers mean presence of 3 polypeptides, and these 3 polypeptides are alpha chain. So presence of the trimers mean presence of the 3 polypeptides as a alpha chain is a unique feature of the collagen, as well as morphologically it is rod like structure, and this rod like structure have triple helix, helical structure is there. So if needed, we can show the this one triple helical structure also with the help of one book. Structure is given. I am focusing this one also. You see, this is the triple helix. Yeah, you see one is yellow, another is blue and red. These 3 are 3 polypeptides, that is the trimers. and they are wrapped around each other in a helical structure, है ना? So that we can say it is a rod like triple helix structure. Clear? Now, so we can say if we are talking is about of collisions, then two things are very common in all the cases. One is presence of trimers and another is rod like structure. These two are common in all the types of collision. Now few points you see here. Based on their location and functions, these are organized into three groups. Actually, these are organized into three groups. On what basis? On the basis of their location and functions. What are the functions of a particular collision? And restoration or situation of such type of collision in our body, they are grouped into three. Here, these are the three. One by one you see. First, fibril forming collisions. Fibril forming collisions. By name it is clear. You see what type of collisions? Fibril. Fiber type of structure forming collisions. And if you are saying fiber, it means they will be responsible to give the tensile strength. So no doubt such type of collisions will be present in those locations, in those portions where there will be need of tensile strength. Another issue, second, network forming collisions. Network forming collisions. By name it is clear, network, mesh forming collisions. They will be responsible for the mesh forming, network forming. And third one is fibril associated collisions. So, these three groups are important to know: fibril forming, network forming and fibril associated collisions. If question is based on the collisions, what do you mean of collision? What do you mean of collisions? And describe the types of collisions, then it's important to give these points. Now little bit we will see one by one here. Fibril forming collisions. So the structure of such type of collisions will be rope-like. What type? Rope-like. Triple stranded helix. Mean fiber forming collisions will be rope-like. Fiber forming collisions in structure point of view, they will be rope-like, triple stranded. Clear? Now again, these you can say collisions has been categorized in types, such as the type 1. If we are talking is about of type 1 collision, it means type 1 collisions belongs to the group of fibril forming collisions. And type 1 collision mainly present into the tensile strength providing elements such as the skin, bone, tendon, blood vessels, cornea, etc. You see, type 1, they are present into the skin, they are present into the bone, tendon, blood vessels, cornea. And after that, second one you see, in fibril forming collisions, there are three types: type 1, type 2 and type 3. Now type 2 you see, mean type 2 also belongs to the fibril forming collisions group. And this type 2 is mainly present into the cartilaginous structures. That was the first one, was the rope-like. Here it is a cartilaginous structures. Mean those collisions which are related to the cartilage, they come under the type 2. So here you see Type 2 present into the cartilage, invertebral disc, vitreous humor of eye. So these are the examples of type 2 fibril forming collagens. These are points which you have to remember. These are, we can say, basic points are unique points. Only we have to see these points, and it will be adequate, sufficient for you. Now, so fibril forming collagens includes three: type 1, type 2 and type 3. You see, type 3. So type 3 type of collagen of fibril forming collagen mainly present into the blood vessels and fetal skin. Blood vessels and fetal skins are the example of type 3 fibril forming collagens. So it is about of the fibril forming collagens. Okay. Now next you see network forming collagens. By name it is clear. They are responsible for the networking. So mesh forming 3-dimensional collagens. Network forming collagens are mainly network forming 3-dimensional collagens, and it includes type 4 as well as type 7. So type 1, type 2, type 3 in fibril, type 4 and type 7 it is present in network forming collagens, and type 4 mainly present into the basement membrane is there, and mainly it is present into the beneath of the basement of kidney and lungs, semi-permeable basement of kidney and lungs. So type 4 network forming collagens mainly present into the basement membrane of the kidney and lungs. Okay, if you see the structure of this one, kidney and lungs, then you will get the basement membrane. And type 7th mainly present beneath the stratified squamous epithelia. As we know, there are different type of tissues. One type of tissue is squamous epithelia. In squamous epithelia, it is one is stratified. Here will be layering up, so many layering of the squamous epithelium. So this type 7th mainly present into the beneath of the stratified squamous epithelium, right? So that was the network forming collagens. Now third group is fibril associated collagens. So on the basis of the location and function, collagens has been categorized into the 3 groups: fibril forming, network forming and fibril associated collagens. So by name it is clear, fibril associated such type of collagens are related to the fibril forming. They are associated, that one also. And here type 9th and type 12th. Type 9 mainly present into the cartilage, and type 12 mainly present into the tendons and ligaments. So in this way, today we have seen the types of collagens. Sometimes there may be the short note as such on this types of collision. So it is a 15 minutes you can say uploading program, and I think that it will be adequate for you for today, because uploading problem is there. So for today it is adequate, and this particular video up to you can say types of collision has been completed, and next time we will start, we will continue regarding to this collisions. Next maybe biochances part of the collisions, and it will be also important. So thank you very much.